What's up, Cardinals? I'm your host, Alyssa Cuevas, and these are your announcements for Tuesday, September 19th, 2016.
I know you've been trying to wrap your head around who I am. You see, the melody for you and me is to hang. So I'm gonna show you if you're having doubts.
Tri-term exams start this week, beginning today with periods 4, 5, and 6, and continuing tomorrow with periods 1, 2, and 3. If you forgot to study, don't panic. You still have 2 hours to cram before the first exam. And when in doubt, just go with C. Good luck. For students that did not take their school photo at the beginning of the year, photographers will be on campus this Wednesday for the makeup pictures. This Friday, the seniors will have a non-uniform day. And if that news wasn't good enough, next Monday there will be no school due to a faculty in-service. Next week also marks the beginning of the East Coast college trip, so senior teachers, you might want to take it easy on us. Just don't give us any work until we're all back. Now, here's Ciera to get to know some of our recent transfer students.
Thank you, Alyssa. Today we're going to be going around talking to some of the transfers to see how they like Cantwell-Sacred Heart of Mary. Hi, what's your name?
Do it.
What school did you come from?
El Toro.
That school's trash. Hi, what's your name?
Emilio.
What school did you come from?
Downey.
I heard that school's not that great.
Pretty good.
Hi, what's your name?
Margarita. Bethany.
What school did you guys come from?
St. Joseph's.
Why did you leave Cathedral to come here?
Because my little brother's a freshman, and it made transportation easier.
Why did you come here?
I heard it was lit.
It is. What new friends have you made here?
I haven't made any friends here.
It's probably your fault then.
Maybe a little bit.
Who are your friends? Like, do you have any good friends?
I'm pretty cool with everyone except DeWitt Wilson.
What's your favorite class?
Econ.
Who's the teacher?
Stice.
What's your favorite class or teacher?
My favorite class is film with Mr. Marklevitz. I just think he's a great guy, and he's just, it's just an attractive guy, and it's nice to be in an attractive environment.
How's basketball season going so far?
Pretty good. I think we have a chance to win the ring.
Oh, really? Are you involved in any extracurricular activities?
Basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, volleyball. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you involved in any extracurricular activities?
Baseball.
Someone told me you're not that good.
They probably lied.
New stars? Are you guys going to be the new stars?
Sure.
Are you involved in any activities?
I play football and basketball.
Are you going to play baseball?
I'm thinking about it.
Looks like we have a very athletic group of transfers this year. They better start performing before we send them back to wherever they came from.
Thank you, Ciera. Last week was Club Rush Week in the cafeteria. All of our various clubs were on display, promoting their cause and reaching out to new members. If you weren't able to make it down to the cafeteria last week, you're still free to join any club you choose. Just find out when they're meeting and get involved. If none of the clubs sounded interesting, then you could always start your own club by picking an application up from Miss Goots. This Wednesday, a representative from the University of San Francisco will be on campus. Please pick up a permission slip outside of Ms. Chan's office. Also, on Wednesday, CSHM will be hosting its annual Grandparents' Day Mass in the gym starting at 6 p.m. Please make sure to fill out a questionnaire regarding your grandparents. The questionnaires are located outside the attendance office and are due today. On Thursday, there will be a liturgy in the gym for all students and staff. Be sure to wear your white polos on Thursday. They'll be checking. Finally, this Thursday there will be a faculty meeting in the this Friday there will be a faculty meeting in the library starting at 1 p.m. Now here's Cardinal Cho with a look at your teacher thoughts.
What's up, Cardinals? I'm Cardinal Cho with this week's Teacher Thoughts. Okay, so is it just me, or is every single teacher handing out way too many tests early in the school year? So this week, we're going to give them a taste of their own medicine, and we're going to quiz them on their own subjects. So let's see how they do. Hey, Mr. Lara.
Hello.
So what subjects do you teach?
Social studies.
Okay, we've got a history question for you. How many vice presidents have shot someone while in office? And who were they?
Shots while in office.
Yep.
I'm gonna say, oh my God. Burr. Aaron Burr.
There's one more.
There's one more? Okay. Aaron Burr, who's the other one? I don't know the answer to the other one. Drawing a blank.
Dick Cheney. I'm smarter than Mr. Lara, everyone! Yes! Hey, Mr. E.
What's up?
Nothing. What do you teach?
Chemistry and algebra 2.
All right, we have a question for you. It's a chemistry question. What are the noble gases?
Fluorine, argon, neon.
Fluorine isn't one.
Oh, shoot.
What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself? Get out. Get out. Hey, Mr. Marklevitz.
Hello.
Okay, so you're an English teacher, right?
Correct.
Okay, we're going to ask you a quick question.
Okay.
What's the meaning of synecdoche?
I don't know.
Cantwell education, am I right?
I did have 62% of my kids pass the AP exam, so it doesn't matter that I don't know what synecdoche is. All right, so.
Excuses, am I right? Did you just burp in
Say
my
it.
face? You just freaking burped like right in my face.
Sorry.
Hey, Mr. Seiss.
Hey.
So what do you teach again?
Growth mindset.
What do you really teach?
Government, econ, literature.
All right, so we have a government question here for you today. It's an 8th grade question, so if you get it wrong, you're getting fired. So here we go. What is one responsibility that modern presidents have that was not described in the Constitution? A, commanding the armed forces. B, appointing Supreme Court justices. C, proposing an annual budget to Congress. D, granting pardons.
I would answer it, but it's on the next test, so it would be wrong.
Guess all he knows is dad jokes. So that was it for this week's Teacher Thoughts. Seems like all our teachers have some studying to do. See you around, Cardinals.
Now, back to Christian.
Thank you, Karen. On Tuesday, our girls volleyball teams will be traveling to San Gabriel High School to face the Mighty Matadors. The varsity team will be playing at 3:15 with the freshman and JV teams going on at 4:30. They must have 2 gyms. This Wednesday, our cross-country teams will be competing in their first league invitation at Hollydale Park in Southgate, starting at 1:30. The cross-country team will also be running this Friday at the Sunny Hills Invitational in Fullerton, with all-star times still to be determined. On Thursday, our girls volleyball teams will be traveling to Mary Star of the Sea High School to face the Sensational Stars. The freshman sophomore team will be starting at 4 p.m. with the JV team going on at 5, and the varsity team at 6. I know it's a bit of a drive, but be sure to go out and show your support. This Friday, our varsity football team will be kicking off against Montebello High School. Last week, the boys had a bye, but they've been practicing hard all week in preparation for this weekend's game at Montebello. The game is scheduled to begin at 7 p.m. You have no excuse for not being there. That school is literally down the street. That was a look at your sports for this week. I'm Christian Ibarra. Now here's Angelique with another Battle of the Sexes.
Hey Cardinals, on this week's segment of Battle of the Sexes, we're going to show each student a very close-up and personal picture of the staff members, and they're going to have to guess who it is. Let's see how it goes. So for our contestant for the girls, we have
Daisy.
And we're about to show her the first round of pictures.
The first one is Mr. Lara.
Nice. So for the boy competitor, we have
Elijah.
aka Hollywood. First picture.
Mr. Lara.
Nice. Second one.
This one's kind of hard. Honestly, I'm torn between Mr. Fraley and I think it's Coach Taylor though.
Second picture.
Mr. Taylor.
It's Coach Taylor. Third one.
Mr. Tovar.
Third picture.
Mr. Shu.
Nice. The last one.
Oh, that's easy. That's Mr. Marklevitz.
Nice.
Miss Judd?
It's Mr. Marklevitz. Yikes. So, Daisy, it seems that there needs to be a tiebreaker question. What is Mr. Arnold's first name?
Jesus, because Jesus is always the answer.
It's wrong. What is Mr. Arnold's first name?
Christian.
That's right. So it seems like the boys won this time, but don't worry, girls, you get a chance next week to show them up. So the total year running is 2-1. Girls still in the lead. Back to the studio.
What's up, Cardinals? I'm Brianna Lopez with a look back on this day in history. On this day in history, back in 1881, our 20th president, James Garfield, died from complications of a gunshot wound that he sustained over 2 months earlier. Thanks a lot, doctors. Later that day, Vice President Chester Arthur was sworn in as our 21st president. On this day in history, back in 1893, New Zealand became the first nation on earth to allow the women the freedom to vote. It would take the United States another 26 years to follow suit.
And on this day in history back in 1985, Tipper Gore and other political wives formed the Parents Music Resource Center, with musicians Frank Zappa, Dee Snider, and John Denver testifying at a U.S. congressional hearing on obscenity in music. As a result, record companies were forced to put a parental advisory sticker on any album containing obscene lyrics, and kids started buying a lot more records. Thanks, Tip. That was a look at this day in history. I hope you learned something. Now let's send it back to Alyssa.
That's it for your announcements this week. Here's your karaoke credits. I'm Melissa Covas. Thanks for watching.
All right, here we go. Mr. Munoz was supposed to sing this week, but he got sick. So I'm on.
Can't seem to get my mind off of you. Back here at home, there's nothing to do. Now that I'm away, I wish I'd stay. Tomorrow's a day of my life you won't be in. When you looked at me, I should have run, but I thought that it was just for fun. I see I was wrong, and I'm not so strong. I should have known all along that time would tell. A week without you, thought I'd forget. 2 weeks without you, and I still haven't gotten over you yet. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Vacation meant to be spent alone. Vacation, all I ever wanted.